Alright everybody, and welcome to part 5 of the Glass Dragon tutorial. This is Eternal Blade here, and we are going to carry on with what we were doing. So, we're just going to end our isolation mode here. So you can see we've got all 4 of the main claws done. We have a couple little spines in the back to work on, and then we're going to get straight into the head. And on our last part, we'll probably take maybe 2 more parts, one for the head to finish it up, and then just some final adjustments. So let's get started here. Looks like he's got a spine right here. It kind of curves up almost. We're going to finish off his neck before we get there. Okay, so extrude. And let's move these along. Go. And for the head, we are eventually going to be using the symmetry modifier, so I don't have to do everything twice because it's an exact replica of itself. Okay. And we're gonna have one more extrude. Whoa. There we go, extrude. Now watch out, sometimes you just don't click the button and it doesn't work. And it kind of goes right into about here. About here. And about here. And that's where we're going to base the head off of. So click this one, this one, this one, and this one. Pretty much do the same thing we did on the other side. So first let's give it an inset. Okay. And for this we're going to scale it in. Okay, give it a bevel. There we go. And then we have to adjust this polygon here so it comes out to where our spine needs to be. And in fact, grow, and this all needs to shrink, I guess, a bit more. And get these two. And these ones. And shrink them even a bit more. Control click to get the vertices, and there we go. Alright, select the last little bit here, and bevel, and bevel one more time. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Not bad. Grow, grow, click, and click, control, click. And let's actually increase the size of that just a bit. Alright, make sure we're kind of in the right direction here. And click these two and simply move them out. And adjust the vertices here to kind of curve around and match the curve we already had. There we go. Now we've got ourselves a secondary spine. And I guess to make it a little bit more organic, click these and just kind of drag them off to one side. Click these and drag them off to the other side. That'll give it a kind of a curve in the actual spine part. And then put a polygon here, click this, and kind of shrink that down. Click this line up here, and mesh it right in so it kind of forms back. Okay, and then what we're going to want to do is select some of these. I want to say just kind of extend them out. That way we don't have quite as a harsh curve. It'll fade in a bit more. Again, you can do some personalized adjustments. There we go. That's what we want. Alright, looks pretty good. And the last thing we're going to do is just grow, click, click, and let's see here. Click, and then just bring a little bit more to one side and rotate it a bit. And let's actually select the top couple, press R, and just scale them inward. There we go. Give it a bit more point. Okay, so I guess it's time for the head. So what we're going to do here, click these polygons, and shift drag them up, clone to object, okay. And then hide selection for the main body. Effect pivot only, centered object. And let's just bring this back to about where it was. Now we can model our head on this piece. Okay, so first thing, go here, connect it with one segment and delete one half. Okay. Apply symmetry modifier on the z-axis. There we go. Perfect. And now, so whenever we do something on this side, it'll be affected on the other side. We can just model away. Actually, what you can do is click Show End Result On. That way you can see, exactly what it is you're doing. Okay. And weld seam, that's all good. Okay, perfect. So, I guess we just have to start here. Let's start with a little little extrude. Okay. And then I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Let's go one up for the horn. Leave a little gap for the mouth. And then another one for the horn. Okay. Second one should be good to start with, I hope. So let's click this one and extrude. Okay. And just kind of bring it this way. And these kind of extend over the body a little bit, which is just fine for me. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to bevel it outward a bit. And then bring it down. Kind of rotate on your local axis here. Okay. Bevel, and then E. Interesting. Rotate, and bevel, and rotate a bit more. Bevel. One last last little bevel. There we go. Now let's just adjust what we've done here. So it all lines up. Okay. There we go. Got that done. And let's bring this line a bit forward. Okay. And maneuver this one. There we go. Alright, and this is also going to have to, let's see, come out just a bit. Okay. Let's loop. Or no, we want to ring that. This. Connect. There we go. Alright, so you see we got to get rid of those eventually. And let's just bring it out like so. Polygon, press F3 here. And we need to figure out delete, 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 delete. There we go. We can't have those polygons in there or else they will mess up with everything we do. There we go. Okay. And then over here, move these in. Okay, and then select our edges over here. Okay, and move them out. Perfect. Apply Turbo Smooth just so we can see how that's affecting it. Alright, and that looks pretty damn good. Okay. Polygon. Let's turn that off for now. And this is going to be the base of the mouth thing. So we're just going to, oops. There we go. Extrude it out. Okay. Let's make sure there are no polygons inside, which there were. Okay. And this, connect. 4 segments should be enough. And let's just start aligning our segments up. Alright. And then these come like that. It'll give us a little jawline almost. Alright, now what we need to do is go into our top view here. Adjust the size because it's really, really thin in the front and slowly gets bigger. sure we get them all. Alright, looking pretty good. There we go. Now we got the bottom jaw kind of completed. And it looks like it curves a little more, so let's go here and start our curve. Let's see. I think it actually curves. Well, I guess the mouth does go to the top of the horn. Kind of adjust this and bring these up. Okay. Let's see how much of a curve we can get. There we go. And this will be kind of where the top mouth part comes. And let's see. Because there's whiskers on the outside that are actually thicker than what we need. Click here and ring. Oops, connect with one. Okay. And then take some of these puppies and bring them out. And take these and bring them out as well. There we go. Let's see, take this, kind of move it into a better position. There we go. That should work nicely. Perfect. There we go. And if we look at our turbo smooth, looks decent enough. Go to our vertices here. Let's just adjust the top ones so that they come in a bit more. Because it is pretty pointy at the end here. And then maybe a little bit more curvy. There we go. That looks like it's kind of biting something. Okay. Let's see. Kind of want to bring in just the top ones here a little bit more. All right. See how that looks. It's not bad. All right. Go to our vertices. And let's click these ones. We need to adjust these so they kind of create more of a curve. Okay. And click these. these, kind of bring them over. And click these and bring them over. There we go. Now we got kind of a fatter horn that we can work with. I still think we need to decrease the size of the ends. Push R and scale it in. There we go. And let's click this and this. And then these couple here. There's W and move them up to increase the size of the horn in that area. Alright. So let's see now. Click on these few here. In fact, all of these really. And extrude. Alright, and this will start making the mouth area. Okay, so there's one. Kind of want to back a couple of these up so we can make the eye at a later date. Alright, there we go. See, our mouth is supposed to be up this direction. So we're going to see about moving everything. Don't know how well it's going to work, but we can try. Alright. So that's where it should be. Alright, there we go. That wasn't so bad. I hope not. Okay. Let's see what that looks like if it did anything terrible. No, we're still good. Alright. And go here. Polygon. Let's keep extruding these out. Let's see, so what we've got here is actually supposed to be pretty skinny, about the same size as the top of the mouth. The thing is, we have horns that come off of it. So let's keep that in mind when we're building this. Okay. So press R and well, can't quite do it that way. So click these. Just kind of move them in. Okay. Now a lot of this is actually horn. So we're going to move this down and move this up. This big thing right here is all a horn that kind of sweeps back. Okay, so extrude. And let's see, it kind of starts right about here and goes towards the end. So let's adjust these. Okay. And let's take these couple here and bring them inward. Go to the vertices and make the top and the bottom ones for a bit more pointy look. Alright, that should do perfect. And next I kind of want to give it a bit of curve in the opposite direction as the bottom mouth, so we're just going to curve it ourselves just a bit. There we go. Kind of like it's biting something. Take this and bring it in a bit. Okay, polygon. Let's select these three and we're gonna shoot them out and bevel them. Okay. Let's select each corner here and make sure they're where they need to be. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. And this one comes down there. Over here and over here. Bingo. Okay. Now what we can do is extrude this and press E, and in our top viewport here, rotate it. What we're trying to do is get it to where it will sweep backwards. Push R, scale it a bit, bring them down. Just out of curiosity. Alright, so this vertex here comes over here. Gotta make sure we keep this shape looking like it's supposed to. So right there's the one we need. Oops. There we go, that's what's happening. Okay, now we're gonna try to flatten this out a bit by just bringing them all to about the same level. Okay. There we go. Now we got a flat, surface right here to work from. And we can keep extruding. They kind of sweep. Let's see. At about the same level as these horns, and they come out to about right to the back of the skull here. So let's give them another sweep. Push R. Scale them down again. Alright, extrude. R. And scale it down for the final bit. Clearly we did something with our vertices here. What do we do? We have polygons in here. Just trying to make sure we don't have any more. No, we do have more. Alright, well, just delete them. Because it's not hard to delete when you know where they are. Right, make sure you save your progress. is it? Oh no, there are more right there. Man alive, I can't believe I missed that many. Keep wanting to select on the other side. Alright, there we go. Odd. What the heck was I just deleting? Okay, select this, move it back, move that there. Good. Alright, we'll leave that open for now just so we remember that we have to fix it. But I want to keep going with this, so select, ring, connect. Just kind of shift it like that. So we can see the final effect. Alright, we're going to have to adjust a lot of these. But the shape is actually coming along quite nicely. Okay. So I'll go to polygon here. And let's see, these horns start kind of here-ish. Alright, I guess we have to put these back now, even though I didn't quite want to. Alright. Smooth. Yeah, we'll manually fix it before we do anything too intense. Okay, so take this one and let's bring it back here. And this will go here. Okay, and the eyes are right about, let's see, here. So click this and bevel. They're not really eyes exactly, they're just kind of lumps. But lumps we will build. They're actually smaller than that, so go to polygon, and let's see, grow, and shrink them in there. Just select this bottommost piece and bring it back. There we go. And that looks pretty good. Maybe a bit too high though, so select the top polygon and grow, and just shrink them down a bit. And they're kind of rotated a bit out. There we go. Just like that. Okay. And let's see. Polygon. We're gonna need pretty much this one and this one, I think. So let's bring this forward. And this will be the next horn. So we're just going to extrude. Push one and adjust it accordingly. kind of start sweeping back with it. And these are going to be the horns we're doing right here. So extrude. Okay. Now you can see the exact height that we're going to need here, so you can just adjust where these go. Kind of make them a bit more rounded. Pull in the tops and bring out the sides. Alright, kind of work it. Okay, and let's extrude it again. Alright, select all of those, press R, and we're going to actually scale them so they're flat. Just makes it a bit easier to work with. Okay, begin to scale them down. Alright, extrude. Keep up with the rotation. And lastly, we're just going to bevel to finish them off. And there we go. Now we've got horns for our dude. And I want to say, just save again. Let's actually select this and this. Bring them outward, just so the horn kind of continues on moving up, like it's growing into the base of the skull or something. Perfect. All right. Oh yeah, that looks really good. All right. Now we're just going to adjust a couple other things here, just so that our horn looks a bit more cylindrical. Okay, and they don't go too far into the base of the skull, so you can't really go wrong there. They do kind of make a little dip. So right here we're going to just bring these down. Okay. Let's bring this in. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. Let's see. Vertex. Get rid of that. Let's bring this back that direction. Trying to find a good way to adjust some of the detail in here. Looks good. Okay. Let's close this gap. Okay. And just click a couple of them at once. Close. close, and close. Perfect. There we go. Just make sure they're all actually closed. You see if there's like a triangle, you can tell something's not quite right. Bingo. Okay. Now what we're going to do here is click. We're going to attempt, and I say attempt, to make a crease. Okay, bring it in. Let's take these couple here. Just kind of give it a bit of a top. Alright. Looks pretty damn good. I want to say feel like these ones are a bit longer. So take this and just kind of bring it out. And you see a little bit stretched, so we're going to add some just a couple connections in there. One more at the end. Connect. That'll just make it so we can do what we want without having too many problems. There we go. Perfect. Let's see what we got here. This one, let's just move it down a little bit. Okay. Go, just adjusting it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. It's almost exactly like what it looks like in the thing I'm staring at. So let's go ahead and actually, no, we need to, forgot about this part. These all need to get scaled in like so. Go. So unhide all. There we go. We've got a dragon. Okay, let's hide that for a second. Because now we need to. Let's delete the turbo smooth. Okay, and edit to a poly. Attach that. Okay. And let's target weld right to the head. Should let us. Okay, why doesn't it let us though? Let's see. You undo. Alright, let's convert to an editable poly. I feel like these vertices and connect it. And it's not. Huh. Okay. So just... Ooh. That is interesting. Wonder how it would do that. Oh well. Visual poly. Create. 3, 4, and let's see. Do it once more. Create 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Just look around for any other little issues. Stuff like that doesn't really matter once it's turbo smoothed. See, there's another one there. Alright, now let's attempt the... we'll just delete the turbo smooth modifier temporarily. Attach. Okay, vertex. Target weld. Come on, please work. No, it does not work yet. Ah, easy solution. You have to delete top polygons for it to work. There we go. Now it'll work, guaranteed. Haha. And just weld up the head. Okay. We'll deal with that one in a second. Just have to create some extra. Actually, we'll deal with it now. Before I forget. Click. Connect with 1. Okay. And then target weld, just like normal. Alright, watch out. Make sure you're on vertices here. There we go. Alright. And this one needs the same treatment. There we go. So reapply your turbo smooth with 2 iterations, is I believe what it was. And look at that. We've got ourselves a nice little dragon. So go to polygons here. Click. Grow, grow, grow. And move it this way. Actually, grow, grow. Control click. And these couple. Move them off to the side. We can actually bring that back over there. Don't know what this is. Just floating. Just backspace, it goes away. Okay, click here, grow, grow, control click, 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 and extend those over. The eyes are a bit too close together for my taste. There we go. And that looks pretty beastly. I think we're going to want to adjust these few things right here to make them a bit more prominent. Okay. Not quite sure why they're all offset. Alright. Let's see how that looks. Ah, much better. kind of bulky is what I want it to look like. Okay. Let's see here. Vertex. Let's take a couple of these and just scale them in. Alright. Just so the crease isn't quite so hard. Alright, there we go. And maybe take this, and press W, move it up, and scale it in. Alright. Okay. A couple things I want to do on the tail. Kind of got some odd shapes here. So, just want to start by scaling those down a bit. Bringing these out a bit more. Alright, and bring them out on the other side as well. Just to kind of make it more rounded. There we go. Looks way better than before. And I think just at the top here, push R and just kind of scale it down. Alright, select those edges and those edges, control click. Yeah, I guess it won't quite work that way for us. So just select, press W and move it out. Alright, and do the same with the other side. Okay. And then for the top, select it, push R, scale it in just a bit, and then move it back out a little bit. There we go. That looks, oh yeah, far better. And then we've got one last one to do. Okay. So select all the outer ones here. And bring them out a bit. Same on the other side. Okay. And we're actually gonna take these ones and these guys and shrink them in a bit more. Okay, scale those down a bit and move them up. Alright, perfect. Now it looks pretty organic. If we want, we could even give it a bit of a curve by shifting that to one side and loop. Let's see, that's not going to work. Okay, so just take a couple of these and move them one direction or the other. That way it seems like the tail is, curving a bit. And you get some nice little waves almost. You don't want to overdo it though, so watch out for that. If you think you overdid it, just back it off a little bit. Okay. Perfect. Just perfect. Alright. Well, it looks like this part is done, and the next part, I think our modeling is complete. Pretty happy with it. In the next part, we'll do a little rendering setup, apply a glass material to it, And that will be it. So I'll see you in the final part, which will be part 6.